This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hello everyone. So in this class, we will discuss about primary pages. So for every rule to be executed in PRPC, there should be one page. So else execution will not happen. So for every rule, there should be one page. So whenever we are creating one work object, we are seeing all these details are being stored in clipboard under one page called PV work page. So for flow, the primary page here is PV work page. So when I'm trying to run the flow, I'm seeing all these details there. So that's why we understood that PV work page is the primary page for this flow. And within this flow, I'm trying to create multiple rules. So in this flow, here I have defined one flow action. We are using one section, and after this, we are using some activities, when conditions. There are n number of rules that are being used in this flow rule. So if I'm having PV work page as the primary page for flow rule, and what are all the rules we are using under that rule, that is flow rule, primary page should be PV work page. So PV work page will be acting like a parent for the primary for the all the rules which are being used in this flow. So that's what we have seen. So this is one flow action rule, and the primary page for this flow action rule should be the PV work page only. And maybe in the next screen we are using many activities. So this is the flow action which will be using PV work page as the primary. And here we have used a few activities also. So since these activities are being executed as part of the business transaction, so this is part of the flow. So if I just select any of the values here, we should be getting the corresponding values based on the OBJBrowse activities or the report definitions. So these are all the rules that are being executed as part of the flow, and the primary page for this should be PY work page. So similarly, if I'm trying to run the same activity standalone, so this is the activity where I'm trying to pull the hospital list and the states list. So if I want to run this activity standalone, I can see that this particular rule will be executed on another page, that is run record primary page. This is what we have seen. So let me trace it and show you. So if we check here, this activity is being executed on the run record primary page. Why? Because we are trying to run this activity standalone. If this is part of business flow, as said, if I'm trying to use this activity from the flow, the primary page for the flow will be PV work page, and and the primary page for this activity will be also PV work page only. So that is what you have to understand here. You can able to just embed this activity using one utility shape in the flow, and you try to execute, put the tracer, and just check the step page will be the page on which this activity running will be PV work page. Why? Because this is running as part of the flow. Suppose if I'm trying to run this activity for the integrations. So for the integrations, the primary page will be my service page, and this activity will be using the primary page, that is my service page, as the primary page. Similarly, for the parameters we have discussed, if I want to use any of the parameter, there should be one primary page called param, and run record primary page for the activities. Likewise, there will be primary pages for each and every rule, and the rules are to be executed only on the pages. Similar for the data pages, what are all the rules we are trying to call under data pages, the primary page will be data page only. Why? Because data page itself is a page. So if I'm trying to call many integrations, or if I'm trying to call activities or data transforms from the data pages, the primary page there will be like data page only. So in this case, I'm trying to run the activity standalone. So there will be cases even in the real time we will be using activities for standalone. So if I just want to run the one batch for the batch processing, so likewise, if there will be cases where we will be running standalone activities also. In those cases, the primary page usage will be run record primary page. That is what we are seeing in the tracer. So here in this activity, step page 1 or step page 2 both are not defined. So if any of the pages are not defined, so step 1 execution will be happening on its primary page, that is run record primary page. You can see it here, step 1 is being executed on this page, even step 2. Suppose if I'm trying to define any of the step page here, then execution of this step 2 should be happening on that step page defined. So let me give one page defined here. I'm giving something like host list. We have to define it in the pages and classes. So here I'm trying to define one step page. So if I just run this activity and just check, so in this case also I'm trying to run this activity standalone. So this should be running on run record primary page. So if you see here from the event number 7, this activity is being executed on run record primary page, and step 1 is also being executed on its primary page, that is run record primary page. So how PRPC will be knowing that step 1 has to be executed on this run record primary page? Because the primary page for this whole activity is run record primary page, then it will be pulling the parent page and it will be running on the step page. Suppose if I'm running this activity as part of flow, as said, if I'm running this activity as part of flow, the main primary page for this entire flow will be PY work page, and this activity also will be executed on this PY work page. Then we can able to see it here like PY work page. So the main activity will be executed on PY work page. If any of the step pages are not defined, then it has to it has to run on the primary page where its activity is being executed. So in that case, activity will be executed on PY work page, and here even for the step 1, if the step page is not defined, step 1 should be also executed on the PY work page. So in this way, primary pages will be defined, will be decided based on the execution. So if I'm trying to call this activity in services, then primary page will be my service page, and this activity will be executed on the my service page, and the step 1, which where we are not defining any step page here, the step 1 execution also will be happening on that my service page. So in this case, the primary page for this activity is run record primary page, and so step 1 will be executing on that parent page, that is run record. For the step 2, we are defining one step page. So that's why step 2 execution will be happening on the page what we are defining. So if you are not defining step 2 page, then this also will be executed on the run record primary page only, that is primary page. Suppose if I am trying to call one activity here, let me do that. In our previous class, we have created one sample activity. If you open that, we can able to see there's nothing happening. I just want to set some property here. I'm just giving first name as something. So just save this as well. So if I run this now, we can able to see that step number 3 has no step page defined. So step number 3 should be executed on run record primary page if I'm running this standalone. Let us see. So if in case I'm running this activity from the flow, step 3 also should be executed on PY work page. So from the event number 19, we can able to, from the event number 13, we can able to see that activity is being executed on run record primary page. Step 1 is defined and step 2 is executed on the page what we have defined, step page, and the step 3 will be executed on run record primary page. Why? Because we have not defined any page here. So if you are not defining any page, it will be checking for its primary page. Primary page here will be run record primary page. And the next activity, the sample activity, the child activity here, the child activity is also not defined with any page name here, meaning it will be taking the primary page where the step page is being executed. So here in this case, step page here should be run record primary page, and this will be acting like a parent to the this activity execution. So here in this case, we can able to see that child activity will be executing on the run record primary page only. Suppose if I define any page here like sample, we should see that this child activity executes on this sample page. So PNB data, give any page, sample page. So if we just run this, we should be seeing that child activity is to be executed on the defined step page. Let me open the tracer. Here we can able to see step 1, step 2, this is the step page, and the main activity, the child activity is being used on this run record primary page. And here the child activity, we have defined one sample page here. Step page, we have defined one step page. So that's why this child activity will be executed on the defined page. So this is how. So if I'm trying to execute one rule based on the parent of that rule, based on the parent page of that rule, all the child rules parent will be decided. If I'm trying to use one activity here, and if I'm trying to use multiple activities within this activity, what are all the parent, so what's the parent for the main activity will be considered as a parent to the all the childs if no step page is defined. So this is the concept of primary pages. You have to learn it. This is just similar to flow diagrams, I mean flow, execution of flow only. So if I just run one flow, then I can able to see that PY work page is the primary page, and if I'm trying to run the multiple rules on top of that, like many flow actions, many sections, many activities, if I'm trying to use all many rules, then PY work page will be considered as a primary page for all these rules if you're not defining any page in between. So you just run this activity as part of the flow. So make some modifications to the existing flow and add one utility shape and call the activity within that. So and just execute the flow. If we just run the flow, we can able to see this. We can able to see in the tracer that this particular activity will be executed on run record primary page. This will be executed on PY work page. If I'm trying to use this activity from the services, the primary page here for this will be my service page. Likewise. So let me discard the changes. So we'll be working on one requirement where we will be using primary pages. So let me tell you the importance of primary pages. Suppose if I have two activities. So in the child activity, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set one property. So this is the child activity, no? So this child activity, I'm trying to call it from the parent activity. Just I want to show you the importance of we going for primary pages. So in this child activity, I'm trying to do some property set. So till now we are just giving the property set value by giving the single value property. So like dot first name is equal to so and so. But if I just define in this way, primary dot first name. So if I just define in this way, so primary should be capital P here. This is completely case sensitive. So if I just define a property set value in this format, then I can able to use this activity as part of the flow. So if I just use this activity as part of the flow, then during runtime, primary value will be automatically considered as an PY work page. So PRPC has an internal mechanism to convert the primary keyword to its parent page name. So if I'm just using this sample activity into one utility shape, and this shape is being used in the flow diagram, then if I'm running that flow, then I can able to set the value of first name property which is in the PY work page to this value. So this execution will be happening successfully. If I want to use the same activity in services, if in some web services, if I'm trying to use the same activity, there I have to set the first name property to another value like 1, 2, 3 or any value. Consider the same value. If I'm trying to use the same activity in the integrations also, in integrations main page also, if I just have first name property, I want to set some value, I can able to do this. So in that case, PRPC will be automatically considering this primary keyword as my service page. So PRPC has a mechanism to convert the keywords into its primary page. If I'm using this flow in flow, it will be considering it as a page.firstname, or if I'm using this activity in terms of an services, then this will be considered as a my service page.firstname. Likewise, we can able to reuse this rule multiple times. So if I'm not using this primary keyword, then I should be using two different activities for the same purpose. So that's the importance. So that's the importance of primary keyword. So PRPC will be automatically converting the keyword primary to its parent page. So that is the mechanism involved. So reusability will be increased. We need not write the same activity for multiple times. So that's the important concept, and that's the main usage of we going for primary keyword. So going forward, we'll be using this primary keyword, and based on that, we'll be performing all the operations. Suppose if you want to perform